Yo, what's up and what's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael here, back for the video on my channel, and today this video is a guide slash tutorial on basically fishing rod and how you can fish faster and everything. Basically a fishing guide, emphasize on the fishing rod. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight right into it. As you guys know, there's a lot of kind of fishing rod in this game. Of course, the best one's very hard to find or craft. Here, I'm gonna talk about one fishing rod first. Okay, as you guys can see here, I have a challenging rod right here, which is if you go to collection and go to fishing and go to lily pad. Okay, so in lily pad, there's 3 OP fishing rod right here. So the best one would be the Rod of Legends, which is epic rarity and very expensive to craft. It's just not everyone can get. So I want to talk about something that most of the people can get if you try a little bit. So right here, I just unlocked the Rod of Champions here. It increased the sea creatures catch rate by 4% and increased the fishing speed by 60%. So if you compare it to the Rod of Legends, it's only 2% sea creatures catch rate lower and then 10% fishing speed lower, which I would say is still very good. And this thing is 16 times cheaper to craft and almost 3 times easier to unlock. Rod of Champions is probably the best rod you can get for the cheapest price. Of course, there's a cheaper version, which is the challenging rod, the one that I have right now, which costs you 8 stacks of lily pad and 500 lily pad collection to unlock, which is very good. This is a very good rod for starter, but once you're beyond starter, then I would suggest you guys to get the Rod of Champions, because you're gonna be sticking with Rod of Champions for a long time before you get the Rod of Legends if you're actually going for it. So as you can see right now, I don't have it, but I just unlock it and I have enough materials for it. And then of course, I can use this challenging rod as one of the material for the recipe, but I have some good enchant on it, so I don't want to waste it. So let me just make a new challenging rod, and then I can use this challenging rod to make the Rod of Champions. Alright, so this bad boy, look at it. It's the same rarity, but like slightly better, I would say. And it's not that expensive to craft, so why not? Let me just try to enchant this thing. Come on. Honestly, I just want Angler on this thing, but seems like Angler is not showing up. Maybe I'll just YOLO one. Okay, I just YOLO one. Okay, Magnac, Lure, and Looting. No Luck of the Sea. That's kinda disappointing. And of course, you're gonna ask me, so basically the Rod of Legends is the best rod? No. That's actually a legendary fishing rod out there. So I don't have it on me, of course. I haven't get it yet, but I know a place where you can see it. Okay, so if you come to the auction NPC here, I'm pretty sure there's people selling it. So, okay, this thing, Shooter, I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly, but this thing is the best fishing rod in the game right now. I would say it's the legendary rarity, and then it has some kind of bonus for this fishing rod as well, and then it requires fishing level 20 as well for some reason. So how are you gonna get this? This is extremely rare as well, so basically you can only get this fishing rod from the level 20 sea creatures. Of course, for starter, you won't be able to get at least a challenging rod because you need something to start off first. Okay, so here's a very cheap and OP start off rod here. If you go to the raw salmon collection, and then you can look for the speedster rod here, and then if you click on it, this thing increased fishing speed by 30%, and it's very cheap to craft. Look at it, 1.5 stacks of raw salmon and then 2 string. You can also increase your fishing speed by using bait. I recommend 2 type of bait that I use the most. Alright, so if you go to the raw salmon collection once again and look for this fish bait. Alright, this thing 30% faster catch time for each bait, and it's very cheap to craft, so don't worry about that. If you go to the pufferfish here and look for the spike bait. Alright, basically what this thing does is it increases the sea creature spawn rate by 6%. Basically, you have a better chance of catching a sea creatures. If you guys don't know, if you kill a sea creatures, it actually gives you hundreds of XP. So if you actually manage to find a lot of sea creatures, then you level up very quickly as well as getting a lot of loots as well. Both of that bait works the best for me. Alright, so it's kind of sad that there's no updates today because it was delayed or something, just like last week. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace out and have a nice day.